students, once again I am in front of you to teach you the new topic spectrum. Actually, I have already started teaching this spectrum in the previous video only. I have already defined and introduced the spectrum, and today I will tell you about the type of spectrum. So you already are well acquainted with the spectrum. What is the spectrum? So no, I am not going to define and explain all those things. Today I will tell you what is a spectrum. So now the type of spectrum. So there are two type of spectrum: continuous spectrum and discontinuous. So name itself tells you that it is a continuous spectrum. That means certain thing is you know that what is a spectrum? It is a band of colors. It is a band of colors. So you can see the band of color which is very continuous. One color merges into another. I just show you. You can see this one. Okay, you can see this. This is here you can see just I'll tell you, this is the spectrum of white light or sunlight, you can say. So you can see this is merging from one another. Blue, first of all the violet, then indigo, then blue, then green, orange, yellow, and last red. So you can see this one. So this is the continuous spectrum. This is called continuous spectrum. This is called continuous spectrum, and remember this continuous spectrum like a VIB GOYR, VIB-GYOR, you can remember this, and you might have studied in physics also. So from the visible range means you are watching in sunlight. So sunlight has is a combination of 7 colors, and these 7 colors I am showing one color merges. There is no definite boundary. Now see a violet color. Where it ends you won't be able to find out. It merges into the indigo, and indigo merges into the blue. Where blue ends it is not possible to identify. Then you can see the green had started. Before the blue ended, green has started. So blue merges into green. Green merges into orange, orange merges into yellow, yellow merges into red. So this is a continuous spectrum. There is no definite boundary between the colors. You won't be able to say that where the particular color starts and when ends. It is not possible. Another example of the visible spectrum is nothing. It is a rainbow. Now you can see. So this is the continuous spectrum, and the examples of continuous spectrum, you have seen the rainbow. In rainbow also you have seen that one color merges into another. There is a band of 7 colors. So example of continuous spectrum, you can see rainbow, dispersion of sunlight or white light through the prism. Dispersion of sunlight or white light through the prism. You might have also in class 10 also, you might have carried out the experiment also in the physics laboratory. Now in continuous spectrum, stars, planets, moon, and in your house you have got a bulb, tube light. These are all give you the continuous spectrum. That means when you take out the spectrum of these lights from the emanating from these sources, then it will give you the continuous spectrum what I have shown to you. Okay. So and the next another one is the discontinuous spectrum, which has got another name line spectrum, or have got atomic spectrum. So and discontinuous spectra or line spectra or atomic spectra, the name is given atomic spectra. Why the name is given? Because only atoms, only the atom can give such a atoms, molecules and compounds. Atom, molecule and compound will give you a spectrum in which you will see there is a definite boundary between the colors. In the continuous spectrum you have seen, I have shown you that book in which one color merges into another. There is no definite boundary between the colors, but when you observe the spectrum of the atoms, molecules, or any compound or any molecular compound, then that means thing which is made up of atoms. From that substances, if you observe the spectrum, then you will find it has got the definite boundary of colors. It has got definite boundary of colors, and you can distinguish this particular color started here and ended here. So there will be definite boundary. So that is why and appears as a line, dark lines, colorful lines, red lines, black lines, or every colors. So it appears as a line. That's why the line spectrum is given. Since it is not continuous, here it is not merging with one another. That's why it is called discontinuous spectrum. And why it is called atomic spectrum? Because it is given by atom, and this spectra is unique for each element. Like the spectra of sodium will be entirely different from the potassium. Spectra of calcium will be entirely different for any other element available in this universe. And what is the significance of this atomic spectra? When we study the atomic spectra, suddenly we got an entirely distinct spectrum, and which was not matchable with anything. It is entirely different, and due to this, these two elements, rubidium and cesium got discovered. It is a gift of atomic spectra only. Before the atomic spectra came into the picture, these two were not available. It was not known to us. It was known to us. It became known to us when the atomic spectra came into the picture. So scientists started having atomic spectra of each and every compound elements, and suddenly one day some scientists have got an entirely different kind of spectra. Two different spectra he had got, and it is not matchable. It is not matchable with any spectra known those time and even today. It is not matchable. That means जिस तरह का स्पेक्ट्रा रुबिडियम और सीसियम का मिला, वैसा स्पेक्ट्रम दुनिया में किसी भी एलिमेंट का नहीं है. तो इसीलिए नाम रख दिया गया कि ये दोनों नया चीज है, एकदम नया स्पेक्ट्रम है, इसके जैसा कोई नहीं है. इसका मतलब ये सबसे अलग है, इसलिए एक का नाम रुबिडियम रखा गया, दूसरे का नाम सीसियम. सो these two are the gift of atomic spectrum that discovered by atomic spectra only. And that is why we say the fingerprints of atom. This line spectrum or atomic spectra is known as fingerprints of atom. Why? Because it is a unique spectrum. Finger, just like our finger are not matchable. It is not matching with my sister, my brother, my mother, my father. Your finger are not matchable with any other family members in your family. If you match your this fingerprints with any other member of your family, it is not. In fact, it is not matchable with the entire universe. Entirely distinct fingerprints you have got. That is not existing at all with any other people in this universe. In the same way, atom has got a spectra. Particular atom has got a spectra which is not matchable, which cannot be compared, with any other element available in this universe. It's a unique. It is not with the. That means no second one having a such type of. No next element. No other elements in this universe will have that kind of atomic spectra. That is why we say it is a unique spectrum. So discontinuous spectrum, line spectrum are unique spectrum for a particular element. Sodium has got unique spectrum, potassium has got unique spectrum, calcium has got unique spectrum. So each and every atom has got unique spectrum. That is why we say that atomic spectra are the fingerprints of atom, and that is why with the help of atomic spectra we can identify whether given element is sodium, potassium, calcium, rubidium, cesium. Okay, the compound we can carry out. Okay, so this is the two type of spectrum we are talking. Now the second type of spectrum, which is called discontinuous spectrum, are of two types: emission spectrum and absorption spectrum. Emission spectrum and absorption spectrum. Emission means something is coming out, absorption means something got absorbed. Okay, so what is atomic spectra? Atomic spectra is the spectra of atoms are not continuous. The spectral lines, it is sharp. Okay, it's lines. And emission, when the emission spectra is there, when there will be, when already a particular substance got in excited state. And how to get the excited? If it is in gaseous, if it is in gaseous state, then pass the इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज थ्रू इट. इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज क्या होता है? दो तार लेते हैं, नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव, आइडियम लगभग नज़दीक रख देते हैं, लगता है कि जैसे सटा हुआ, लेकिन वो सटा हुआ नहीं है, और दोनों के बीच में स्पार्क होगा. दैट स्पार्क इज नोन एज इलेक्ट्रिकल डिस्चार्ज. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ अरेंजमेंट विल बी मेड इनटू ए चैम्बर, एंड इन दैट चैम्बर गैस विल बी फिल्ड. थ्रू gas this gas discharge will takes place. It releases huge quantity of energy, and that huge quantity energy will be absorbed by that gas which is available inside that, due to which their atom gets in excited state. And when it gets excited state, so when it gets excited state, that means it will absorb energy. So after absorbing energy, it's become at higher energy state. So when you withdraw this electrical discharge, then it will start releasing energy. And that energy which is released during the emission of energy, during the radiation of energy, if you study this released energy through by having a spectra, then you will find a lot of colorful lines are there, corresponding to the particular wavelength and frequency. Like in a continuous spectrum, it is arranged like a violet, indigo, blue, है ना, vivid, your green, yellow, orange, red. क्या होता है? सबसे ऊपर में क्या है कि जो सबसे ऊपर में कौन है? वायलेट. उसका वेवलेंथ सबसे कम होता है, इसलिए सबसे ज़्यादा वो बेंड होता है. ठीक है. और जो सबसे कम बेंड होता है रेड, वो सबसे नीचे रहता है, बिग योर सबसे नीचे रहता है. तो इस तरह से डिफरेंट वेवलेंथ के लिए डिफरेंट वो स्पेक्ट्रा लाइंस बन रहा है. तो वहाँ पर क्या है, कंटिन्यूस एक से दूसरे में मर्ज हो रहा है. लेकिन इसमें इमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा में या एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा में जो लाइन बनेगा वो वेल डिफाइंड बाउंड्री रहेगा, और वो जो वेवलेंथ के हिसाब से और फ्रीक्वेंसी के हिसाब से वो अरेंज रहेगा. तो इमिशन में क्या होगा? अब इमिशन है, व्हाइट लाइट पास करा है, तो कुछ तो एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब कर लिया. किसी भी सब्सटेंस के ऊपर जब हम एनर्जी सप्लाई करते हैं, कैसे सप्लाई करते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिकल डिस्चार्ज से सप्लाई करते हैं लो प्रेशर पर, या तो उसको हाई टेम्परेचर तक हीट कर देते हैं. ठीक है. लोहा को जैसे हीट करोगे उसका कलर बदलते हैं ना, हाँ, तो उसी तरह से हीट कर देते हैं एक्सट्रीमली हाई टेम्परेचर तक, और उसके बाद जो है सोर्स ऑफ हीट एनर्जी हटा देते हैं. तो जैसे ही सोर्स ऑफ हीट एनर्जी हटा देंगे, वो एनर्जी को रिलीज करना शुरू करेगा. अब जो एनर्जी रिलीज हो रहा है उसी का हम स्पेक्ट्रा बनाएंगे. तो जब हम स्पेक्ट्रा लेंगे, पहले जब स्पेक्ट्रा व्हाइट लाइट का लेंगे तो उसमें 7 कलर्स आएगा. जब हम व्हाइट लाइट का स्पेक्ट्रा लेंगे 7 कलर्स आएगा. लेकिन यहाँ पर 7 कलर्स नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि इसमें जो है जो एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब हो गया वो तो अब रिलीज नहीं होगा. जो एनर्जी ऑलरेडी वो सब्सटेंस एब्जॉर्ब करके रख लिया अपने पास, वो रिलीज नहीं होगा. इसलिए जितना हम एनर्जी सप्लाई किए उसमें जो वेवलेंथ और फ्रीक्वेंसी एब्जॉर्ब हो गया, वो ब्लैक लाइंस के रूप में दिखेगा, और जो रिलीज हो रहा है वो कलरफुल लाइंस के रूप में दिखेगा. दैट इज कॉल्ड एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा. ठीक है. और एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा में क्या करते हैं? यू टेक द सैंपल्स, पास द लाइट थ्रू इट, एंड So some rays of light will be absorbed this side, and other ray and some of the rays will pass through this. The rays which will pass through this sample, organic sample like a sodium chloride solution or certain thing, that will be observed at a screen when it is passed through a prism. Then what will happen? You will get a band of colors. So in that case, what we will get? Only the transmitted light will appear. Only the transmitted light will appear over it, and the lot of black lines will appear. Black line represents the absorption spectra. Colorful line reflects the emission spectra. Now I will show you this in a book. Then you will understand in a better way. So I will show you that diagram. You can see. Okay, now you see here. This is the NCERT book. So you might be having. Let them. First of all, this you can see. This is a excited sample. This is a excited sample. Means energy is already supplied to it. Now energy is not. It is stopped to supply the energy. When the energy supply is stopped, then it started releasing energy. Then it is passed through this slit so that the rays of energy should pass in a straight way, and then allow this rays of energy to pass through the prism. And you know that prism carry out a process of dispersion. That means it will split the energy in a different wavelength. According to the wavelength, it will bend it. So we will get a spectrum over this screen. Okay, so it is a detector, it is a screen over which we are getting, and it is explained further. You can see here. This is the emission spectrum. So you can see the lot of colors are there, and the black spot. This is the black spots, and a big rectangular type of spot are there. That is black and black, and you can see the blue color. You can see the blue color, and then some green color here, blue. So like that you can see here, what is the line? You are getting a line of different colors. So this is called emission spectrum. This is called emission spectrum. If you have got NCERT book, you can see it on the page number 41. Page number 41, this is emission spectrum. You can see here. So colors we are getting, we are not getting all the 7 colors because other colors got absorbed. Corresponding to the colors which got absorbed, it appears as a black, and the lines you are saying, that is colorful. Okay, these are the lines which you might seen as a white also, because colors are not depicted properly in this book. So the line which are appearing, only the blue color is shown properly, indigo color has been shown properly, others are not shown. So this is the emission spectrum. It is energy in the increasing wavelength, and the black portion shows the absorbed energy, whereas the line shows the released energy. So this is called emission spectrum. Okay, and below this you can see another. Now you can see this is the source of white light. This is the source of white light. So my torch or anything, and this is, you can see the absorbing sample, means chemicals are kept here. कोई केमिकल इसमें रखा हुआ है यहाँ पर, उससे लाइट पास हुआ, लाइट पास होने के बाद स्लिट से पास हुआ, स्लिट से पास होने के बाद हम प्रिज्म से पास कराए, और प्रिज्म से पास कराने के बाद जो है आ गया कहाँ पर, डिटेक्टर के ऊपर, मतलब स्क्रीन के ऊपर है। तो स्क्रीन के ऊपर हम देख रहे हैं कि आ गया है बैंड ऑफ डिफरेंट कलर्स विच इज़ कॉल्ड एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम। अब उसी को हम अलग से फिर डायग्राम में दिखा रहे हैं। ये देखो, यू कैन सी हियर, एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम यू कैन सी। पहले ऊपर वाला में जहाँ जहाँ ब्लैक दिख रहा था वहाँ देखो अभी कलर दिख रहा है, मतलब क्या हुआ, वो सब एनर्जी रिलीज हो गया है, वो सब एनर्जी रिलीज हो गया। और जहाँ जहाँ वहाँ कलरफुल था वो अब देखो यहाँ पर ब्लैक हो गया है। दिख रहा है, दिख रहा होगा। इंक्रीजिंग वेवलेंथ में अरेंज है एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम। तो ऊपर वाले अभी दोनों स्पेक्ट्रम को हम सामने लाए हैं, कंपेयर करके देख सकते हो। इमिशन स्पेक्ट्रम में जहाँ जहाँ कलर दिख रहा है वहाँ वहाँ नीचे एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम में ब्लैक ब्लैक लाइंस दिख रहा है, ब्लैक स्पॉट दिख रहा है। जहाँ वहाँ देखो ऊपर में ब्लू ऐसा दिख रहा था, नीचे ब्लैक है, पर जहाँ ग्रीन दिख रहा था वो सब ब्लैक ब्लैक दिख रहा है। और जहाँ ऊपर वाले एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रम में ब्लैक ब्लैक है वो एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम में कलरफुल दिख रहा है। इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम में जो है ब्लैक लाइंस जो है एब्जॉर्प्शन को शो करता है और कलरफुल लाइन जो है एमिशन को शो करता है। तो हमको एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रम देखना है तो हमको कलर को देखना होगा, और एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रम को देखना है तो ब्लैक लाइंस को देखना है। और इसमें देख रहे हो चाहे कलरफुल हो चाहे ब्लैक हो, सबका बाउंड्री निश्चित है, कोई एक कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है कहाँ ख़त्म हो रहा है ये पता चल रहा है। इट इज़ क्लियरली वेल डिफाइंड बाउंड्री इज देयर फॉर ईच एंड एवरी कलर्स। सो आई थिंक you might have understood now emission spectrum and absorption spectrum. Okay, so now you have understood emission spectra and absorption spectra. तो एटॉमिक स्पेक्ट्रा को हम दो तरह से बोल सकते हैं, एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा में और एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा में। तो एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा में क्या हो गया, जो कलर रिलीज होगा उसका स्पेक्ट्रम आएगा। एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा में क्या होगा, जो कलर जो एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब हो गया वो ब्लैक ब्लैक लाइंस के रूप में सामने अपीयर होगा। तो ये दो तरह का स्पेक्ट्रम होता है, किसका, एटम का होता है। एटम ही देता है एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा और एब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा, और कोई नहीं देता। एटम, मॉलिक्यूल्स और सब्सटेंस। तो जहाँ एनर्जी रिलीज होगा तो वहाँ एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा हो जाएगा, जहाँ एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब होगा वहाँ एब्जॉर्प्शन spectra hoga. So like that you have understood what is the spectrum. Today I have explained you these things, so recollect it, remind it. I will explain it to you further in the next lecture. Okay, thank you, have a nice day. Thank you. Okay, in between the video was disturbed, so you have studied, my voice might have gone to you. Okay, what I said, and you might have seen what is written over there and what is written at bottom, that I'll show you because it might not be visible to you. Okay, now it will be visible. I'm adjusting the screen. So now what is written at the bottom part, now you can see this. So you will note down all these things properly in your notebook, and I have explained it to you verbally everything, so there should not be any problem. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.